Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
We got one advantage. He's coming to us.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. To all my avid listeners who tune in each and every week, I'd like to say thank you. Sorry I was unable to upload this week. Your boy is just like you guys. I work a regular job, 6 days a week, sometimes 10 hours a day. So yeah, I'll be back recording all this week, just a heads up. Today I want to talk a little bit more about Avengers Infinity War. I wanted to make a follow-up video, just getting a little bit more in depth about different things I've seen during third, fourth, fifth viewing of the movie. I've been about 4 or 5 times already, and I'll probably go see it a couple more times, just while it's in the theater, you know, with the big screen surround sound. But anyway, a couple things that really stood out to me in this movie. First and foremost is Iron Man. Iron Man, I felt like his armor in this movie is what we should have seen 2, 3, 4 movies ago. I mean, especially Captain America Civil War. I feel like they missed a boat in that movie. And for a lot of the MCU, they've been missing a boat with Iron Man armors. But in this movie, I feel like it was on point. It did some miraculous stuff. I mean, the in-fight scene with Thanos was amazing. I like how Iron Man was pretty much, him and Doctor Strange was the only one to really go heads up with Thanos, but Iron Man actually made contact and drew blood from him. So being a human being, fighting against somebody like Thanos, especially with the gauntlet, and being able to go heads up with him and then draw blood from him, I think that just shows how powerful Iron Man is with this new armor, this sort of nanotech he has. And I like to see them do more stuff like that. I feel like they wasted a lot of the time we had Robert Downey Jr. in these movies by giving him these bullshit ass armors. So I was happy to see they actually gave Iron Man a really cool armor that looked like something we see out the comic books. And I was happy at the end scene when he got to fighting Thanos and the armor started getting ripped off of him and you got to see like half the face and half the armor head. Like, yeah, that was a cool ass scene. So yeah, shout out to Robert Downey and whoever is the CGI person or the artist in charge of the costumes. You did a badass job with this Iron Man armor, and it really stood out to me in this movie. Next thing that really stood out to me in this movie was Thanos himself. Whoever did the CGI and special effects for his face, his mannerisms, like everything to go with Thanos in this movie, his armor, the way he talked, Josh Brolin, damn that voice. Like everything about Thanos was on point. His motivations were clear. We got a good backstory, a little bit, not really an origins on him, but we got a little bit of a backstory about things from his past. I love the way he just, every time he was on the screen, he took over the whole screen. Josh Brolin in that voice and just the way they did his face and the mannerisms when he was talking. I don't know if it was mocap. I don't know what they did. But Thanos to me in this movie was everything that we waited for all these years. These damn near 30 movies in 11, 12 years. We've been waiting for a long time and it did not disappoint with Thanos. I think you can overlook that and take it for granted, you know, but I feel like if they would have done it wrong or if the CGI would have been bad on Thanos, then everybody would have ragged all over it. We would have got on them and said how horrible this movie was. It was a waste of time waiting for it. So now that they did it right, I think that we got to give them the same, you know, treatment, but in reverse, because it was badass. And I don't want to take that for granted because we've seen Justice League in bad CGI. And, you know, not just to pick on Justice League, but it's been other movies with bad CGI. So I'm really happy that they didn't go cheap on this and they took their time and was really intricate just with the eyebrows. I remember the beginning scene where he was asking Loki, he said, "The Tesseract or your brother's head? I assume you have a preference?" And the way he looked when he delivered that line, like Thanos was a cocky, arrogant bastard, man, but he was powerful and he could kick your ass and he could back it up. So yeah, all around Thanos just really caught my attention in this movie and I love what they did with him. And another character that really caught my attention in this movie was Ebony Maw. I loved Ebony Maw's voice. I don't know who voiced him, but that guy was fucking awesome. When he told Doctor Strange, he said, "Stonekeeper, does this chattering animal speak for you?" when he was talking about Iron Man. And just every which of the way he would talk to people and conduct himself, he came off to me as like almost still in the movie a little bit, because Black Dwarf didn't do too much. Proxima Midnight was pretty damn cool. You know, she was cool. Corvus Glaive was all right. You know, he kind of what you expected. But Ebony Maw, to me, just the delivery of his lines, his voice, his mannerisms, how cocky and arrogant he was. He told Iron Man, you save nothing. Your powers are inconsequential compared to mine. See, I can't even say it how he was saying it, because he was saying it so snobby and like an asshole. So yeah, shout out to Ebony Maw. I haven't heard nobody talk about that, and I just really love that character. I wanted more of him on the screen. It's kind of like going to see Guardians of the Galaxy with Ronan the Accuser. Like, Lee Pace did such a great job of Ronan the Accuser. I wanted to see more of him, but he was sort of like a side character. So like Ebony Maw, what a great character. I wanted to see more of him, but he was more like a side character. So yeah, I'm hoping we can get a little bit more of him. I know we got Ronan the Accuser. He's going to be in Captain Marvel movie, so that's a little bit of a safe face right there. But yeah, shout out to Ebony Maw. He was great in this movie, and I wasn't expecting it, but I actually enjoyed seeing him on the screen. Next up, some of the big key parts in the movie is the first time they showed Captain America on the screen. Like when he caught Proxima Midnight's spear, I mean, I felt something. I literally start cheering, and not just me. I'm pretty sure you've seen it in other theaters. Like, Chris Evans as Captain America is irreplaceable. I'm sorry, I don't care what you do. I don't care who you call, who you're going to call. I don't know who you're going to call. But I know Chris Evans as Captain America, when he made his first appearance in this movie, he stepped out of the shadows into the light. Everybody in the theater cheered. I didn't hear him cheer any other time or having an audible, except laughing, you know. But when Iron Man got stabbed at the end of the movie, everybody gasped. You could hear an audible gasp, like people really was concerned. But the only other time I heard people like stand up and cheer was when Captain America made his appearance, and he did a badass job in this movie. I love Captain America. I hope he don't go away. I wish they would have went a little bit darker with his uniform, but I understand they didn't want to go completely nomad with it. But yeah, great job, Chris Evans. Don't leave these movies. I understand you want to do your plays. You know, you got money, you're making money. But at the same time, you are Captain America. There is no other Captain America except Chris Evans. Lastly, I just want to let everybody know that Avengers 3 is final. People don't seem to grasp that what happened in Avengers 3 is over. They're going to go on to the next movie, which is Ant-Man and Wasp, and then they're going to have Captain Marvel, and then they're going to have Avengers 4. But as far as everything that happened in Avengers 3, yeah, that happened. Spider-Man died. Black Panther died. I can go on and on. All those characters that we've seen on the screen that died, like Gamora, Star-Lord, Mantis, Drax, all those people are dead. Groot is dead. There is no more coming back. Thanos won. He went up against the Avengers. He went up against the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he won. He got the Infinity Gauntlet. He snapped his fingers and killed everybody. There is no second part to that movie. People seem to be misunderstanding this and thinking, oh yeah, well, I don't know what's going to happen in Avengers 4. They're going to be some time traveling and, you know, some I think from what I've seen from the set photos was just time traveling. So some things may be changed, but some people very well may remain dead. People just don't seem to understand the finality of what happened in Avengers 3. That's the end of that movie. That's over and done with. Thanos won. He sat on his porch at the end of the movie and looked at the sunset, and that was it. So yeah, just understand going forward, it is a pretty dark ending. It's an ending that I more or less expected, but not in that way. But I expected Thanos to win this movie and for some things to happen in Avengers 4 where they can bring certain people back. So it's kind of went how I expected. But yeah, Avengers 3 is a wrap. So in case you was wondering if all those characters are going to come back, I'm sorry to let you know, but no, they lost. The Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers, Iron Man, Star-Lord, all those people, they got their ass kicked by Thanos, and that's that on that. But yeah, those are just some of the main points that I felt from the movie. I wanted to talk about a little bit more. In the comment section below, let me know, certain things that I may have missed out on, or certain things that you like and you noticed in the movie that you feel like nobody ain't noticed. Go ahead, let me know in the comment section below, and feel free to let me know some subjects that y'all may want me to touch on in the future. Certain movies, trailers, subject matter, just however direction you feel like you want the channel to go. Certain people be asking my opinion on politics and sports and things like that on Twitter, and I really don't make videos like that because I kind of try to keep it about movies and comic books and try to make that shit easy to understand for people who ain't into comic books. But if you got a certain topic or subject you wanted to know about, you can hit me up on Twitter. It's DarrellB_, DARELLB_, and just shoot me a question or something like that. Other than that, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch your ass out there in the universe. Peace.